Hey guys, it's Chris the BSC. Hope everybody's doing great out there. And this clip was sent in to us by collector Alexander Garza. He said, "Hey Chris, I have these two Jokers and I don't know if I've seen them side by side on YouTube." So he thought, why not showcase these? So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're not really reviewing anything. We're just showcasing both of them, just kind of comparing and contrasting both of them side by side. Obviously, you have the JND 1/3 scale and also the Queen Studios 1/3 scale. Obviously, the JND does come with this great knife. This base is really phenomenal, which is great. I love the detail. Even though it's a simplistic base, I do like the Gotham manhole cover. I think that's really nice. One thing Alexander said that he absolutely loves both of these. He thinks they're really amazing. Obviously, he has heard the nitpicks about the J&D likeness, and he feels like that is fair, but he also says it's way better in person. And I can testify to that. Having a lot of Heath Ledger Jokers in my collection, a lot of times they don't really look great on video sometimes, and they don't always look really great in photographs. Me personally, I think I like the grittiness of this. I do think that that is really, really good. But I still, in my opinion, I don't see a lot of Heath Ledger. I mean, I see a little bit, but I don't see perfection, where I've seen it really, really close to perfection in other companies. So again, this is just my opinion on it. I do think the tailoring overall looks pretty good. I've been a little bit picky on the edges of the coat, how big those seams are. Quite large seams. That's not the way it is in the movie. That's not the way it is on other products. And so that still bothers me a little bit, especially at this price point. I feel like at this price point, you should absolutely have near perfection. And you just don't here. I just, I see things that bother me. Obviously, the portrait is grimy, it's gritty, and it really does capture the feel of that anger, of that hit me scene. Maybe it would have been cool to be able to see his teeth. I don't know. Obviously, teeth can be an issue whenever you're dealing with silicone. Obviously, they have the new Harley Quinn that from Suicide Squad. I don't like the weathering on the outside of the buttons. It's really yellow. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. So whenever we're looking at the Queen Studios, I can testify to this one because I own this one. This one is really something quite spectacular. The base is a little bit weird. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of this weird Art Deco-y style base. But it looks pretty good. Looking at the J&D, whenever we're looking at the socks, I feel like the sock color is not quite right. The Queen Studios one, I feel like is really not quite right. I don't feel like it's screen accurate. I think the Prime 1/3 scale is the best one, and maybe even the Queen Studios 1/3 scale. So I feel like Queen Studios did improve on the 1/4 scale, but it's not accurate on either one of these, in my opinion. I don't feel like it's 100% accurate. In terms of the hands, I really like the Queen Studios. Obviously, they have that great blood and makeup detail, which is great. This is much more of a realistic vest compared to what I saw on the J&D. All of that yellowing around. I know what they were trying to do. I know they were trying to weather it, but that's not screen accurate. It did not have that yellow like that in the movie. Both of these. Obviously have the rooted hair. This one is in particular the rooted hair. I know that they did a sculpted. I have the rooted hair, and I think they both look really good overall. Obviously, this maybe I don't know if this is the right color either. For me, the makeup looks good. I think the makeup looks good, but again, the likeness for me is just not 100% there. Again, simply my opinion. See all that yellowing? That bothers me. The tie is not 100% perfect on the Queen Studios here. So there's definitely things about each one where they definitely try to get it perfect. But I don't feel like it's 100% there. Even the Prime 1, which I absolutely love, the coat, is not perfect. It's not the 100% the right color. Like that right there is the right color, whereas the Prime 1 is a little bit darker. So is there a perfect Heath Ledger out there yet? I don't think so. Maybe the 1/4 scale Queen Studios. Again, it's a little bit small, but I feel like it's probably the closest so far. I just have loved all of them, but again, I am a big Heath Ledger Joker fan, so there are things that bother me about all of these pieces. But again, it's really fun to be able to see them up close like this, side by side, and you can be the judge. Alexander did say that he will never part with these. He absolutely loves both of them, and there's good things and bad things about both. And again, I'm going to leave that up to you to decide. It's not a winner takes all here. It is just an appreciation of being able to see this art side by side. And it's so cool if you are a Dark Knight fan, if you're a Heath Ledger Joker fan, to be able to see these, it's just really something special. Obviously, these are two very different, poses, 2 different costumes. Obviously, he has it right next to the Queen Studios Batman, which I also own. Another really fun piece. But I mean, how great is that to be able to see them all side by side? And he only wishes he had the Prime 1 in the shot too, so you guys can see that. So, you know, I did not get the JND because I didn't feel like the likeness was good enough, and I also didn't like the price point. It was, you know, quite expensive. I think at $2,000. But if you love it, again, there is some Heath Ledger Joker there, but it's just not perfect for me. Is this one perfect? I think the portrait is much better on this one. But obviously, again, there are a few things that are not quite accurate, but I prefer the Queen Studios one over the JND, but I think I still prefer the Prime 1 over the Queen Studios. So again, it is subjective. It is fun to debate this and talk about it. And again, there is no real winners here. Everybody's a winner because, you know, we get all of these great Joker products. So I'm going to leave it down in the comments down below, guys. Which one do you like better? Which one is the best? And again, I want to thank Alexander for taking time to film this great side-by-side. Again, just a showcase today, but really, really fun. Thanks for watching. See you in the Batcave. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.